Hello my Wolfpack and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the TBL Summer League Week 2 battle versus Brendan and the something Corviknights. I cannot remember off the top of my head, which I really do apologise to. But yeah, we are battling Brendan. Brendan is a veteran. He has been in many leagues and really knows what he's doing. And got a win last week against Gold, and Gold is just, again, fantastic. So I am shaking. Sorry, I got a hiccup. Yeah, so his team, he's got Galarian Moltres. Very scary, especially if I let it set up. Klefki, which can cause shenanigans with things like Prankster Reflect and Light Screen, can definitely really help the Moltres set up. Lycanroc, which is priority. It doesn't really match up amazingly with my team, but you could definitely bring it regardless. Vsing, which can obviously set up hazards and is just a Vsing, so it's really bulky. Will-O-Wisp is really bad here as well for me. Cryogonal, I don't really see the Cryogonal coming because I do have a lot of counters for it, but you know, it could definitely be there. Druddigon, again, definitely a mon that I could 100% see coming. Lantern, I think, definitely comes because it deals with Xurkitree and Araquanid quite well. I have to have a 50-50 chance on if my electric type attack is going to hit it or if my water type attack is going to hit it. Mudsdale, again, 100% comes because of the Xurkitree, and actually my ground does have a bit of a weakness to my ground. My team does have a little bit of weakness to ground types. And even Dottler can set up screens as well, so you know, is a little bit annoying. But we've got a few ways to deal with all of these. So, right, yeah, we'll start off with Xurkitree. Xurkitree basically can 2-hit KO almost anything. 2-hit KO almost anything. It is really scared of the Gourgeist. The Gourgeist is actually really scary. I don't think I mentioned it, but that's actually really scary for this team. So if that comes, we are in a bit of a problem. But on here I've got Thunderbolt, which is strong stab move. It hits the majority of his team nicely. We've got Dazzling Gleam, which obviously hits the Gourgeist. It's the only move I have that can hit the Gourgeist. We've got Energy Ball, which +1 takes out Mudsdale, and also takes out Lantern at +1. And then we've got Substitute. Now, Substitute, realistically, if we are in against, like, the Moltres, for example, then we are probably going to set up a sub because I do not expect that Moltres to stay in unless it is, like, set up enough that it can just sweep me. But I do have the potential, like, false confidence if there's not agility to be able to go into Xurkitree and be like, I'm scarfed. So, you know, that is definitely something that I'm considering during the match if I need to. Moving on to EVs are just designed to outspeed as many things as I can. I think a -1 Lycanroc in speed. And that will come clear in just a second. Second of all, we've got Tauros. Tauros is really fun to use. Body Slam, obviously, stab boosted by Life Orb Sheer Force. We've got Throat Chop to hit the Gourgeist, because Gourgeist is just a massive, annoying problem. Rock Slide, it hits the Galarian Moltres, and obviously we do outspeed the Galarian Moltres as well. Not to mention it also hits the Cryogonal. And even the Ninetales as well. And then we've got Earthquake for just general damage. Things like the Lantern, again, the Ninetales, Lycanroc, Klefki, all those mons don't really want to see Earthquake, so that is there as well. EV investment is to outspeed the Cryogonal just in case it comes. As I said, I don't expect it to necessarily come, but a Freeze-Dry Cryogonal is probably a problem. It's probably a problem here. Moving on. Excuse me, I've just eaten dinner and I'm very full. So, we have got Araquanid here. Now, Araquanid is very fun to use. I have gone for a bit more defensive investment this week just because I feel like the defensive investment is slightly better because there are a few really physical threats on this team. We've got Focus Sash to make sure we live definitely one hit. I don't think there are any multiple hit moves here that are very obvious that could take me out. Water Bubble allows me to double the power of Liquidation, which is nice. I've got Leech Life, Liquidation, 2 powerful stab attacks. Obviously, they just hit the majority of mons. Toxic to start racking up damage on certain things. So, for example, Galarian Moltres, I just have to be really careful of the Vsing coming in. And then it's Sticky Webs. Now, Sticky Webs are going to be my big thing this week. I need to set up my Sticky Webs, and that's going to be my turn 1 play. So I come in with Araquanid, I hit Sticky Webs, I go down to my Sash if needed. And at that point, I don't really care. I could just let Araquanid go down at that point. Like, Araquanid's not doing too much in this matchup other than I don't know. I don't really know what it comes in against, if I'm honest. The Mudsdale it can deal with a little bit. Ninetales it can deal with, but you know, obviously depending on what team he brings, but in most scenarios, it's one of the least valuable members of my team. Moving on to Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is running actually a few different ideas this week. So we've got Reckless High Jump Kick, and that's because Reckless High Jump Kick actually has, I believe it has a chance to take out Galarian Moltres if it's not invested in defense and HP. And after a Rapid Spin, it would definitely take it out. But obviously, the Reckless High Jump Kick combination is going to cause a lot of damage to myself if I miss it, so I do have to be cautious there. Brick Break to get rid of screens, because realistically, like, if he brings Klefki or Dottler, screens is coming. Blaze Kick to hit some different Pokemon there, so for example the Klefki and also the Gourgeist, because Gourgeist definitely comes in against Hitmonlee to deal with a Rapid Spin if I'm going for that. Obviously Rapid Spin to get rid of any hazards, which could definitely be really helpful here. And then Heavy Juicy Boots to stop me from taking any hazard damage and stop me getting poisoned, for example, because I do see Toxic Spikes coming. EV investment, so I'm EV to outspeed Lycanroc when it is at -1 speed, and I also am EV to live a not boosted Air Slash from the Moltres. So yeah, I can live a hit from the Moltres, so that's something that is really nice. really nice. So I go Rapid Spin, I get enough damage and then go for the High Jump Kick. That's the aim, but you know, we will see how that works. Moving on to our next one. Sorry, I'm rushing through this today. We've got Umbreon. Umbreon is fully specially defensive. This thing is designed to deal with a setup Moltres. Like, Moltres can set up to +4 and I still live 94% of the time. So Moltres can be really set up, but I can deal with that. I can deal with that at that point. We've got, obviously a lot of the team is especially offensive as well, but you know, Moltres, and I think the Moltres at +4, it was Hurricane, and obviously Hurricanes hardly ever hit, so yeah. Didn't go for Synchronize here, just in case I get burnt by the Fiery Wrath, and I didn't want to get the burn on the Moltres, I wanted a Toxic on the Moltres, so that's why I'm in a focus here. Wish, Passing could be a thing, Toxic, Protect, if I really desperately need to stall to win, to get rid of that Moltres. It's the only time that I can see myself actually stalling. Possibly the Gourgeist, but I've got Foul Play, which also does some damage to that as well. And moving on to our last one, we've got Rhyperior holding the Lumberry, so you know, those Will-O-Wisps from Vsing are not too bad. We've got Swords Dance to double our speed, not double our speed, double our attack power, which is going to make us really powerful, and Earthquake, Ice Punch, Rock Blast just cover the majority of the team for some super effective move, except for the likes of Vsing, which is just really annoying in this scenario. So if I can get us +2, I can really start to hit this team quite well, especially with my web setup. I've got enough speed to outspeed. I don't actually know what I'm outspeeding. I think I'm outspeeding Vsing. That's not invested. I think that was how mine worked. So yeah, we've got a lot of investment there. We've also got some investment in HP and some investment in attack, or full investment in attack to get that damage off. Mons that I expect him to bring, I definitely expect to see the Galarian Moltres 110% of the time. Lycanroc, possibly. Vsing, I definitely could see coming. Gourgeist, I definitely see coming. Lantern and Mudsdale, I definitely see coming. Could see the Klefki. Could see the Druddigon as well. Don't think it's too likely to see the Ninetales this week, because I do have a fair bit to deal with that. And I said the Cryogonal, I don't personally see coming, but I guess we'll see. We will see, and you guys will see tomorrow when this battle comes out. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe and comment. I apologise for the lighting, it's just gone really weird all of a sudden. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. So hope you have a good one, and I'll see you soon.